All right, it is Friday. You know what that means? It is time for the NPL Video Game Club. Or as Square Pegs just mentioned in the chat, it is nearly time. It is time. The time is now. My time is up. My time is now. And it's time. It's NPL Video Game Club time. Not Vader time, but NPL Video Game Club time. How you doing on this Friday, June 30th? Last day of the month. July is right around the corner. Hope you've had a good and productive month thus far. Thank you so much. Surviving out to the Starfield Zone, or Starlight Zone music, I should say, from Sonic 1, or a little bit earlier. Such a fantastic little theme. Really, really cool. But yeah, Rax the Great, hello, how are you? I am arrived. And it is very much appreciated that you are here. As always, your host here, Aldo. Thank you for coming on by this little tiny corner of the internet. So, yeah, what is up? Hope all is well. And you know what? Let me refresh the chat here. There's always a little issue with this thing. So I'm going to have to log out, log back in. Seems to be the same process each time. With this whole thing, but one moment, bear with me. You know, it wouldn't be me without little quirks. You know, there it is. What's up, my man? So yeah, let me talk about some orders of business here at the library before I begin with the game of the day. First and foremost, obviously next week, Tuesday, will be July 4th, in observance of Independence Day. The library will be closed on Tuesday. So we will be back open on Wednesday, July 5th, but on Tuesday we are closed. So please don't make any plans to head to the library because there will be no one there. Unless you want to have a party of one. I mean, that's totally up to you. But I do need to let you know we are closed. So we are open Monday the 3rd, closed Tuesday the 4th, and then reopened back on Wednesday the 5th. So on behalf of everyone at the library, we hope you have a fantastic holiday. And you know what I like to do? I like to watch the movie Independence Day, the 1996 Roland Emmerich, Dean Devlin blockbuster alien film. A tradition of mine. Every July 4th, always watch it. That's just what I do. But nonetheless, we are closed on that day. And next up, on July 6th, Thursday, one-man show of John Adams. George Baker will be performing a one-man show of John Adams, which is again July 6th at 12 noon in the main auditorium upstairs. Since 2008, George Baker has portrayed the character of President John Adams in a many show throughout the country at national conventions and venues like Mystic Seaport, Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library, George H. Bush Presidential Library, the New York Historical Society, and was featured as John Adams on National Public Radio, Studio 360. Dressed in the clothes that Adams wore as president from 1797 to 1801, George as John Adams talks about his life with his wife Abigail and his views of history and society in a humorous and inspiring performance. So to register to attend, please send an email over to cleahy@norocpl.org, or you can give us a call at 203-899-2780, extension 15133. It is not a one-man show for me. I'm not John Adams, unfortunately, but nonetheless, always support your local arts. All right, the children's department is having their annual summer reading event, and I will put a link for that page in the chat below. So this started back in the 18th, and it's going up until 26th of August. So if you click on that, that'll bring you to the page. Essentially what you do is you print out a little reading log with your children, and with books that they read, they write them down in the log, and then they submit it to the children's department with us here at the library, and they earn a prize. So starting Wednesday, when it started, you print out a log sheet. On your log sheet, mark any day you read this summer with your initials, a sticker, or a symbol. Each week, you read 4 days. You can show the children's department and pick a prize. So, you know, it's a good way to encourage reading. while also giving them a nice little prize along the way. You know, the reward for reading itself should be knowledge obtained. But, you know, hey, if you can give them a little cool little prize along the way for their good work, then why not? So again, this is going on until August 26th. And check it out if you have any children in the area. What about the adults? Well, the adults, good thing you ask. Because there's also the 2023 Adult Summer Reading Challenge, which started back in May, and that is ending up until August 13th. It is essentially the same thing, just for adults. So if you click on the link that I posted in the chat there, that'll bring you to the adult page. So again, so long as you have a library card, you go to this page and you fill out the submission form. So just go to there are 3 pages here. There's a submission form, the leaderboard, and the challenges page. Click on the challenges page to find out the criteria to be entered into the reading challenge. And once you find a book or take out a book that accentuates that challenge, fill it out in the submission form, and you end up on the leaderboard. So the same thing with the children's. At the very end of this challenge, prizes will be given out, and those will be determined at a later date once the contest is winding down. But from the leaderboard, as I can see, this is updated weekly. From what I could see, first place, Isabella J. with 25 points, and there are quite a few participants. So if you want to be immortalized in the leaderboard, feel free to enter. And again, this is completely free. If you have a library card with us, you are more than entitled to enter and have some fun along the way. And last but not least, the Seed Library is open at NPL. So if you have a library card, all you need to do is head on over to Studio One. Once you head on there, you'll see a gardening seed library display. And what you do is fill out a little form. There's a very tiny little slip. And there you'll see a bunch of drawers. And each drawer has a different type of seed. You know, so these are herbs, these are plants, these are vegetables, and just something to get you going. And if you need some tips, I put a link to the gardening page with the library, which gives you kind of a home base. You were just starting off your gardening journey. It gives you some how-tos, tutorials, interviews, videos, and tips to get you going on your gardening adventure. All right. So with all the fluff out of the way and all the advertisements, I just want to do, what am I playing today? Well, I'm doing a repeat, in essence, of what I did last week. Because last week I completed Sonic 4, Episode 1, which took longer than expected. So I didn't really get enough time to give Sonic Origins Plus the amount of TLC that I wanted to. So that's what today is for. Like Sonic Origins Plus. And I had hosted a poll over on my personal Twitter for which game I should start off with, and I had listed Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 Knuckles, and then the Sonic CD Game Gear games. And the Sonic CD Game Gear games won out with 45% of the votes, but interestingly enough, the rest of the games all tied with 18% of the votes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of everything. Might as well, right? You know, because I feel like everyone's votes matter. So with that said, let me switch on over to the game screen here, and I'm probably going to have to update the chat on this one too, which is hilarious. Give that a second. And one moment here. Does it show? It doesn't show yet. Okay. So I'm going to have to log out and log back in. It's funny how these little quirks are just always a thing with me. All right. So I'm logging back into Streamlabs. It should momentarily bump the chat above me. While that's happening, if you were interested in following the library's social media accounts, they're right above my head. There's Instagram handle, Twitter, and Facebook, if you were so inclined. Check out what is going on there. All right. And Waves and Games, happy Friday to you, my friend. How are you doing? I'm just putting a test here. There it is. Caught up there. Awesome. So let me start up with Sonic Origins Plus. And let's get that booted up. So yeah, I am going to start off with Sonic CD. So Sonic CD actually is a game I haven't really played. I initially started Sonic CD with Windows. I didn't have a Sega CD growing up, so I played the Windows 95 port. It was a little, I think, no, not Windows 95. I think it was like a Windows 98, Windows 2000-ish port. It was in the early 2000s that it was released. It was Sonic CD, Sonic Drift, and Sonic and Knuckles, which were released on PC. So that's how I played it. But I didn't own it. It was a friend who had it. So I never really had a a chance with Sonic CD. So this would be interesting for me. You know, Sonic CD is kind of it came out at a funky time when games were, you know, the Sega CD was never a huge seller. It was, you know, it didn't last very long. So to have a Sonic exclusive game on this console was pretty crazy. I mean, we could be friends other days. We just happen to hang out on Fridays. There you go. Well, we appreciate you hanging out nonetheless. All right, so I'm going to anniversary mode. So I left off last time on Sonic 1. Now, I'm going to go by the votes and go with... I'm going to go to... I did that movie before. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so it's just going to start me back up from Sonic 1. Oh. Okay. Okay, so how do I juggle the games here? Oh, that's what it is at the top. Okay. Okay. I was wondering, like, hold on, wait, how do I toggle between games? I've never played Sonic CD, nor have I seen it in real life. Yeah, I've seen quite a few copies at game cons and swap meets. Now, the interesting thing with Sonic CD, there are two soundtracks. There's the American soundtrack, and there's the Japanese soundtrack. Now, I have not read up on this version, so I don't know specifically which soundtrack. I think on Twitter, shout out to D. Terry, he did mention that the Japanese version is the better soundtrack. It depends on who you ask. Some people like the Japanese, some people like the American. I would assume this would have the Japanese soundtrack, but I could be wrong. Alright, control Sonic CD, dash, while playing a Sonic, up and A. Look at that. Now this also has the spin dash, I think they added. So, time travel. Pass by special signs and reach top speed to jump to the past or future. Heading to the past and destroying Eggman's equipment is key. To play a special stage, reach the goal with 50 rings or more and touch the giant ring that appears. Defeat the UFOs within the time limit. Okay, so if you ever played Sonic Mania, one of the special stages is very much like this. And let's watch the opening cutscene. Now, Sonic CD was the first appearance of Amy, which originally she was known as Rosie the Rabbit, right? Or Rosie the Rascal, I believe. Yeah, I think Rosie the Rascal, I think, was her original name. That was that one-up sound. Is this going to have the theme song? Is this going to have the, Yes, it is. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Alright, so this is in widescreen too, so that's... Keep it going. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Sonic CD is great, amazing soundtrack, says Jay. Looks like GameSpot has a headline that says you can't change the Sonic Scene 3 soundtrack to the Japanese. You can't change it to the Japanese version. Can't read the article at work, so I can't verify the headline. Is it misleading? Hey, it's Jay, the Indiana Jones connoisseur. Yes, Jay released a new video today about Indiana Jones. I have not seen it yet. So it is fresh. Check out his channel, please. The clouds on that menu screen are amazing. Yeah, parallax scrolling all day. All right. Here we go. Game start, time attack, settings, soundtrack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There may be an option to change it. All right, settings. Spin dash, Genesis, or original. Now, okay, so there was a spin dash in Sonic CD, but from what I am told, it is horrible. So we're going to stick with the Genesis version, which is down and A. Yeah, look at those sprite scaling effects. Mode 7. All right, well, was it soundtrack? What is that? You can switch between US and Japan. And look at that, you got a Rastafarian Robotnik. Spinning the ones and twos. So, well, I guess I'll leave it to you, whoever's watching. Should I do... Sorry, I have a hair in my eye, of course. US soundtrack or Japanese soundtrack? What should it be changed to? The funny part is that the clouds are coming at the screen and the water is going left to right on the menu. Yeah, logic, we don't have to worry about that in Sonic CD. But waves and games, what would you prefer? Go Japanese since it's regarded as the better soundtrack. Now the thing is, if I switch it to Japan... See here, you don't get the Sonic Boom song. So that's the one caveat. So the opening theme song is probably not going to be Sonic Boom. But it is different, yeah. Extras. What is extras here? DA Garden, visual mode, and blank, blank, blank. Okay. But how often are we going to hear the Sonic Boom song? Well, I know it's in the opening animation. I know that. But curious to see. Alright, so now I have options. Now, I've never played the game before, really, outside of like at a friend's house when I was younger. So should I just go default as Sonic? You do Tails, Knuckles, or Amy? Now again, I would assume Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and going by my logic, would be, if I'm familiar with the game, I could choose these characters. I think first time around, I should ideally play it as intended with Sonic. It would be my train of thought. So I think I'm going to stick with Sonic. Yeah, no Sonic Boom. Look at this. Whole different music here. Look at how smooth that intro is.
Don't fall behind. Say don't be late. Destination heaven. Stay alive. Now you and me. We're going to have fun. Say, blast off. Excalibur. It's about that bar. What do you mean? Give me take. Going home. Time zone. Check it out, eh? Live alone. Leather leg.
That is clean. That looks crispy and clean. Very 90s.
Take a little chance, slip on through.
Euro dance, a little bit of Euro dance.
The powers in your mind to shake the planet to conquer time. To the sonic border, deepest is the time. To the sonic border, whether in mind.
Now again, if you played this on the Sega CD, the video was so choppy and so tiny. So it's pretty crazy to see how crispy it looks here.
Nothing can survive the way to stay alive, 'cause if you try, you can do anything.
Now, the reason it looks so crispy is because this is done with traditional cell animation. Palm Tree Panic. This is the song I know. Alright. So... Alright, so this is the dash. Oh, whoa, that was an enemy. He looked so tiny, I couldn't even tell. Alright. Alright, these are the ramps. Got a checkpoint. Now, what's this? Can I go in here? This was another... Oh, that's another enemy there. Okay. Top route. So I think you want to go to the past, is what you want. Alright, well. So these are different enemies too, so they may have whole different things going on here. Alright, jump over. Whoops. Alright. Past. So I wonder how this whole, like, time travel mechanic works. Huh. I guess you're supposed to be just going really fast as you pass the checkpoints. Oh, okay. Oh, he throws little, bombs. Okay. Can I look up? Nope. And whoa, right into an enemy. Alright. So notice how you hear children here. There goes all the coins, indeed. I guess you're supposed to just go uninterrupted with speed. Oh boy, Amy. I like how there's little kids just cheering. Alright. No special stage for me. I wonder how you, go to these, Alright, no special stage for me. Okay. Zone 2. Oh. I'm in the past. Creative Studios 3D. Good to see you, Aldo. Notice the haircut. Yes, indeed. Right, I have time traveled. How are you, Creative Studios? Oh, whoops. Well, okay. There goes that. Let me get... Oof. Okay, I don't have any coins now. Now I do. Alright. So what does these... I want to stay in the past, because apparently there is some gameplay mechanic that has to do with the past. Oh, jeez. Right into an enemy. That's fantastic. That's gonna fall. Alright, so... Look at that sense of speed. Wonder how you get up there. Must be some kind of spring. Alright. So something about being in the past is something that I need, or some... Alright, that is a blind leap. Yeah, thank you for noticing the haircut. I did get it for a specific oh, there's Metal Sonic. Look at that. He is stepping on a creature. Okay, I destroyed a hologram thing. I don't know if that is good or bad. But yeah, I did get a haircut for a specific reason to help out someone I know who is dealing with some health issues. So, I wanted to show some solidarity and support. Alright, so... Ooh, I don't want that. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so I made it through Zone 2, so I don't know if the idea is to destroy those, like, hologram machines? Is that the idea? Zone 3. Alright, this is a whole cyberpunk look. The whole mood has changed. Invincibility. I want to try to get as many coins as I can. Oh, here's the boss. Alright, I don't know. Alright, there's... Obviously, it's gonna bounce. Alright, hit him. Hit him again. Alright, so that seems like it was like a mid-stage boss. Is that it? That's it. Okay. That was rather quick. Again, so this is all new to me. This really is very different. Collision Chaos. But yeah, notice the difference between this and Genesis. So Sonic CD came out... Oh, there's Amy. This came out during a weird time. Oh, there's Metal Sonic. How do I get up there? What was I gonna say? This came out at a weird time because it came out before Sonic 2. But it was also like since no one had a Sega CD in comparison to a Genesis, many people played Sonic 2 before they ever played this one. Alright, so this just brought me back to the beginning. Alright, again, I'm not used to the level layout, so I'm probably going to be lost for a bit, so please bear with me. There's a top route here. Oh boy. Alright, nothing I can do there. Why are there coins in the middle of the blocks? How am I even going to get those? That's impossible to get. Ooh, wait a minute. There it is. Alright. Then up. And whoops, that's not going to work. Alright. Go down. Alright, so there's a future thing. and see what the future brings. So there's probably an ideal route, you know, but you would only know this. Oh, whoa. All right. You would only know this once you play the game enough to understand what route is what. Whoop. Alright, time to go to the past. So the thing with the past is I gotta find like a hologram machine, right, to destroy. Oh, that just brings you right in the middle of stuff. I'm stuck. Alright, I guess you can't destroy these things. Okay, well, I didn't find the things. No special stages so far. Alright, Zone 1. So I do wonder what the meta is behind dual going through past, present, future. I don't understand the idea behind it just yet. Because again, this is my very first try. So I don't really understand that mechanic thus far. Alright, these things break every time you hit them. Has anyone played Sonic CD before? I wonder, this is probably going to unlock the top route. But, knowing the game, it probably unlocks spikes. Oh, there's an enemy right there. Alright. Future. Don't really need that right now, so I'm okay. Don't need the future, I don't think. But it's going to bring me there anyways. So the thing is, as long as you have a constant sense of momentum, you can transfer between the two. Alright. Enemies. I don't want to hit the spikes. Whoa, okay, don't want to hit that. So yeah, there are some neat little effects compared to the Genesis. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Those are spikes. And I don't want to go back because that's going to hit me. And that's it. Seems like I missed out there. I played the original in the 90s, Sonic CD with the animated intro. I think we rented it. Or a friend bought it over. I love the Sonic Boom intro. Not sure if this is this is, yeah. But what happened is, this is Sonic Origins Plus, you can alternate between the Japanese and the US soundtrack. So the Sonic Boom intro is the US soundtrack, but we switched over to the Japanese soundtrack. Many Sonic fans tend to agree that the Japanese soundtrack is superior. So I figured I'd let it play and see how that goes. Alright, go there. So I'm just making my way gingerly through this because I don't know what this stage is all about. I don't know what to expect. You know, I'm kind of burning blind. Oh, so that you can go through this. Okay. There is a way to the top. There seems to be a lot of dead ends here. I'm not really sure what I could do. Ooh, look at this, just spikes just coming out of nowhere. Okay, wait, that's a hidden coin. I definitely want that. These are special coins you can get to unlock goods in the museum. Alright, so that's the goal. But what if I want more coins? Well, I guess not. Too bad. Oh, I have 56 rings. I could do the special stage. I remember being completely blown away by the opening video. Yeah. And in this version, the video's been completely cleaned up. It is HD. It is running smooth. It's fantastic. All right, so I need to blow up the UFOs. So this is like F-Zero. Oh. Get up, Sonic. Somehow I missed him. Oh boy. You gotta time the jump right. There it is. Get him. Get him. Alright. How many more UFOs are there? 2 more. Oh. Alright. Can I run back? I can. What? Ugh. Come on, bro. Oh, you're kidding me. You want to spend coins to retry? Yeah, you know, let me give it another whirl. Alright, so there are spikes in this stage, which is strange. I totally hit him, but okay. Divide and conquer. You gotta time the jumps on these. Alright, there goes another one. Another one there. Ugh. What is it? So I guess if you're in the water too long, that's the thing. You gotta stay in the ground. Alright. Yeah, the clipping on this is weird. Alright. Ugh, I jumped too soon. Alright. He's the last one. You just gotta, like, find a way to get to him. There he is. Got him. It's timing. That's what it is. You gotta get the timing right. You just gotta... If you jump too soon, if you jump too late, it'll clip right through them. So it's pretty much at the apex of your jump. That's what counts. Alright, got a Chaos Emerald. Not too bad. Alright, Zone 3. So I think this will be the last zone I'll do for Sonic CD, and then I'll move on to the Game Gear games, because that's what was asked in the poll. There's Eggman. Here he is, that dastardly Eggman. And there I go, right back up. Wow. How evil is that, huh? Okay. So this is like a pinball... Oh, jeez. Pinball game. Alright, I've got to get myself on the second layer here. Wow, these buttons are very loose. Wow, just getting straight up is a challenge. Alright. Huh. Yeah, the space between flippers is wild. Getting up there is proving to be a challenge. Oh, there it is. Once you get the gist of it, though, I guess it's fine. I wonder if the whole idea when you go to the past, does it somehow make the other stages easier? Total Tempest, alright. As fine as this is, I do want to give each game a little bit of time. So I will go to the menu. And... new museum content unlocked. Okay. So I was told to play the Game Gear games, so the Game Gear games are right here. Alright, so again, the Game Gear games are, as you can see, are listed all here, so they're in the museum. So it's Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift, Japanese or two-player Sonic Drift, Sonic Spinball, Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, Tails Adventure, Sonic Labyrinth, Sonic Blast, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And that's it. So let me start with Sonic 1. Sonic's first foray onto the portable Game Gear. The Game Gear version is a port of the Genesis game. Give it a shot. Now I'm curious to see how the sound emulation is with this. Now I don't remember if it's Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. Janet Jackson famously used a song. Used the beats of one of these songs for one of her songs. Yeah, there's a song, I forget what the song is called, the Janet Jackson song. I think it's Everywhere I Go. The music video was her like in the Sahara Desert, like the desert. And I forget which stage it is, but I don't remember if it's Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. I don't remember. Alright, so that's basically all there is, just jump. No spin dash here. This is Sonic... oh man. The physics feel very floaty. Now, as you can see, the real estate of the screen is very much reduced from the Genesis. Again, Game Gear was a portable system. This obviously looks much crisper than it did on Game Gears. Game Gear had that really funky screen. Alright, invincibility. This is where you want to run and get speed. And then get a multiplier with the boost. Just run. There it is. Da-da-da-doo. So again, this, at a time, Game Gear was the competitor to the Game Boy. The advantage that the Game Gear had was the Game Gear had a color screen, whereas the Game Boy was black and white. Oh, this is a bonus stage. Get as many coins as you can. Alright. Is it possible to get all the coins? I don't know. Good question. Almost there. Alright, looks like time is lowering. There we go. And that's it. Alright. And the robotic, which I guess nullifies whatever bonuses I was gonna get. This game looks psychedelic, yeah. I had a Game Gear much later on in life, and I actually owned Sonic 2, not Sonic 1. Now, it's interesting that they chose the Game Gear versions because the Sega Master System also had ports of this, and the Master System versions were superior. Mostly because it had a larger field of view. Alright, this guy, I want to get him. But if you notice, the music is very reminiscent of classic Sonic. Oh, I almost, there we go. I almost hit him. I don't want to bounce back. I want to go up. So the music is similar. This was the top route. Then jump through. Slow down, very much on par for the course for the Game Gear. Ooh, oh boy. Alright, I want to take that route again. Just make sure I don't fall. I get him, make sure I wait for the platform. There we go. Grab as many coins as I can along the way. There you go. Special stage again. So again, if you didn't have a Genesis back then, I think the Game Gear version, it is different. But I think for what it was, and for the hardware that was the Game Gear, it was more than good enough for the task. There you go. Perfect. I mean, again, hardware limitations aside, I think it honors the mechanics of Sonic well enough. Alright, there's more stuff down here. That's probably the end. I actually had an Atari Lynx, but my sister had a Game Gear. Nice! Atari Lynx, that's another system that only the people who were around then remember that. The Lynx, I never had a Lynx, but I wanted one when I was little. I really wanted a Lynx. Alright, looks like this is the Eggman fight. But yeah, links. So for anyone who may not remember what a Lynx was, Lynx was, think of it like the old school Game Gear, or Game Boy, I should say. But the difference was that the Lynx had a color screen. So it was kind of vertical, but you were supposed to hold it like a Game Boy Advance, I guess, or DS. But actually, no. I'm sorry. The Lynx was vertical. Yeah, the Lynx was vertical. So I remember I wanted it specifically for Raiden, which was a very popular shmup for the time. And Atari Lynx managed to get a port of Raiden. And you got it for Rygar. Nice. But yeah, really cool system. Just, Atari's name had kind of been tarnished by that time. So they didn't really have the customer support that they used to. So it was a tough sell. Okay, this is boss. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Oh, okay, that was simple enough. I was expecting a trick, but nope, no such trick. All right. Bridge. Look at that bridge. Oh, this is the song. This is the song that Janet Jackson took. If you listen to this song, you know what? I'm going to look for the Janet Jackson song. And I'll link it in the chat. But Janet Jackson took that beat for a song. Together Again is the name of the Janet Jackson song. So if you look for Together Again from Janet Jackson, and if you listen to that beat, it is literally this beat. So I will post a link to the Janet Jackson song in the chat. Janet Jackson, Together Again, samples this beat. And I will post a link to it there. I remember hearing Scala's theme from Chrono Trigger in some popular rap. You know, so Chrono Trigger is not one that I am familiar with, because RPGs are definitely not my thing. But I think I vaguely remember what you're talking about. But if you listen to that Janet Jackson song and listen to this beat, it is the exact same thing. It's the chorus of the song. Everywhere I go, every smile I see, something do, you'll be smiling at me. It's literally the exact same thing. It's pretty wild. How she was never caught for plagiarism, I don't know. Aha. Oh, geez, that is a pit. It's the same. I told you. Alright, so now... Oh, wow. You can't even roll on him? Okay, so you just have to jump over him. That's wild. Alright, so there are a bunch of pits here. Alright, so I have got to wait for him. Nope. There we go. I don't really know what that particular button does. Another pit. Oh, checkpoint. That's probably what that is. Okay. Alright, so you've got to slow down and just wait. So the difference is Game Gear version, lots of pits. As opposed to the Genesis versions where there are multiple routes, not so much in the Game Gear ones. You've got to, you gotta stay in the route, the route it wants you to take. There's a gem right there, look at that. How do you get that? The gems are hidden in the stages. Look at that. How do you get that? Huh. Well, I'm not quite sure how. That is... I don't know the protocol for Chaos Emeralds in the Game Gear version. But I told you, it's the song is very similar. Alright, we try to get all the coins. Or at least as many coins as I can. Oh boy, jeez. Oh boy, wow. Alright, alright. I just completely lost control there for a second. Alright, alright. Come on. I'm stuck. Alright, I got 3 lives now. You always get Eggman. What's up with that? Seem to not have any luck. Alright. So I guess I could switch to maybe another Game Gear game, see how that goes. Oh wow, this is a scrolling stage. Alright, well I'll do this one, because I'm curious to see where this leads. A scrolling stage. An auto-scroller in a Sonic game. Who would have thought? This guy apparently you can't hit. Alright. Shield, yep. Always nice to have. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, scrolling stages are what you're used to with Mario, not Sonic. Alright, so this is going to fall. So you kind of want to make sure you get enough space to get to the other... Wow. Look at that. If I hit him, I would have lost. I would have fallen and lost a life. Alright, so now... There's land there, yeah. I wonder if there was a way to get up top. You wouldn't have enough time to get momentum to do so. I want to go up, go up, go up, go up. Get a free life. Ooh, if I didn't bounce off of that, I would have died. Alright. Top route is where I want to stay, just to be safe. This is quite different for a Sonic game. I'm quite impressed with this, actually. It's a different vibe. You know, you would never expect to see a scrolling stage in a Sonic game. Alright, it stopped scrolling, so that's the end of the stage. Yeah, I've never seen that in a Sonic game, an auto-scroller. I mean, I was just playing Yoshi's Island, and Yoshi's Island would have that. Mario games would have a scrolling stage, but not Sonic. That's different, for sure. Alright, so I want to get as many coins as I can. This actually sounds like a song from a Goofy movie. Oh. There we go. On the Open Road. It's part of the chorus for that song. Sounds like that. And Eggman again. Is there any way to get anything other than Eggman? I don't know. It sure doesn't seem to be that way. Alright, I'll do the Eggman bridge fight and then I'll switch to another Game Gear game. Might as well just see this through at this point. Get a free life. Notice how the HUD gets drowned out by the water. I have 6 lives. Am I not going to get any coins? Oh boy. No coins. 1. Oh boy. Well, I didn't know he was going to do that. You don't get any coins in a boss stage. Wow. That's pretty wild. Alright, I want to stay away. Oh boy. Okay, there's... I wonder if I stay on the left side, will he not hit me? Quite a steep curve from not attacking you in the first time around. Okay. You kind of cheese it. And, oh... Okay. Maybe not. You don't have a lot of space to dodge anything, and the arc of those projectiles is very strange. I may just get a game over here. You really have no space. Okay, as long as you stay straight, you're fine. Okay. Okay, as long as you just run in place. Okay. That's the safe spot. As long as I run in place there, I'm fine. Like, for example, if I stay here, I'm good. What's up, Rex? How you doing, my man? Alright, run in place. I'm fine. The difficulty curve in figuring this out, though, is quite... Oh, nope, nope. Luckily, there's no time limit. Alright, run in place. I'm safe. What? This is Sonic Origins Plus. This is the expansion to Sonic Origins, which came out. So this is the one... They added a bunch of Game Gear games, as well as letting you play as Amy Rose in the classic games. Alright, this is a pretty wild difficulty spike for the second boss. I want to see if I can hit him twice. Yes, okay, I can hit him twice. And, oh, well. So much for iframes. Yeah, this, I don't know if you got Origins before, but I think it's 40 bucks. If you did get Origins previously, I think it's a $10 DLC. So they added 12 Game Gear games, which is pretty cool. So I never got it before. Alright, I want to run. I'm safe. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to get the Master System versions, but, you know, I'm not gonna cry about it. It's fine. You know, it could always be DLC later on down the line, too. Alright, well, nope. You know, I should just duck. That would probably be the easiest thing to do. There's got to be a more effective way to hit this guy, because hitting him once, I don't know how many hit points this guy has. Alright. Rolling is a safe option, too. Rolling is safe. There you go. Like, you really have no real estate to do anything against him, so it's pretty funny. That was more difficult than it should have been. Alright, so that is Act or Zone 2, I guess, of Sonic 1 on Game Gear. But yeah, I'll show you real quick the games ahead, because I'm going to switch to another Game Gear game. This is... Game progress will be lost, really. You have no save states on the Game Gear games. So yeah, you get Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift, Sonic Spinball, Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, which I think was a maybe Japan exclusive, Tails Sky Patrol, Tails Adventure, Sonic Labyrinth, Sonic Blast, Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Game Gear games. I love how people complain about the Sonic movies having humans in it, but your main enemy is a human. So why would there be other humans? Why would there be no other humans? Yeah. You know, the Sonic movies, I think, are great. The most important thing that the Sonic movies have, they have a lot of heart. They have a lot of heart. It's about family, right? More so than the Fast and Furious movies. So the heart, I think, is what really amplifies the fun factor of the movies. They're cute, and I mean, like you said, yeah, Eggman's a human, and he's the outlier in this world of Sonic and Mobius and all that stuff. But you know, if you're gonna do a movie, yeah, why not throw other humans? That makes, I mean, why not? Ooh, wow, that didn't sound great. Sonic 2. So this is the one I had. Sonic 2 had, the cover was Sonic on a hang glider. It would have been nice to get the Master System versions, because the Master System versions have a larger field of view, but either way, the fact that you get the Game Gear games, I think, is really cool. I think the last time the Game Gear games were included in a Sonic official capacity was, I think, Mega Collection for OG Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. Underground Zone Act 1. Alright. This is the one I... Wow, look at those floaty physics, boy. Alright, there's a minecart. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, nope. Alright, I've got no rings. Can I duck down? There's lava. I don't want to jump on the lava. It is kind of weird, like, seeing this really restricted field of view, but it's okay. Gotta get used to it. Thing is, I don't know, can you jump in the cart? You can. Which is what I was supposed to do. Alright, I gotta make a leap of faith. As many coins as I can. Alright. There's the end of that stage. Again, it's a different experience. It's not the Genesis. It's its own thing, but, you know, again, you have to take yourself back to the portable era of games, where if you had a handheld console, it wasn't going to be what you would get at home. So as long as you go... you know what? I think that's a false wall. Huh? Yes, it is. That looked like a false wall to me. Instincts, baby. That's what it's all about. I had a funny feeling, and that's what it felt like. Alright, what else is here? Rings. Very nice. I have to be ready to jump at a moment's notice. Listen to this music, it's pretty cool, right? Alright, wanna watch out, make sure I don't fall into any pits. So this Sonic 2 is different than Sonic 1, because Sonic 1 didn't have a lot of routes. This one, on the other hand, seems to add a lot of routes here, where there weren't in the original Sonic for Game Gear. That's probably the end of the stage, yep. The physics are weird. Sonic jumps very high. It is a little weird. It's not like the Genesis games. There's a weird momentum when you jump up. See how he covers the whole screen? Alright, I'm sure there's going to be lots of pits here that I need to avoid. I vaguely remember this from when I was little. Alright, so now I gotta fight Eggman. Uh-oh. But I don't remember what exactly I do. Oh. Well. Okay, well, I don't do that. Just instant death. How about that? I found out what not to do, indeed, yeah. I found out. Alright, so that's the weird thing, is because the field of view is so small, you don't have a lot of real estate to work with. So I'm sure he's gonna throw things, and I have to avoid the bouncing balls. I wonder if there's a safe space. Thing is, I have no rings, so if I get hit once, I'm done. Oh my god, the physics are... You get no space, man. Wow. And you have no rings. That's wild. Oh. Well. I thought maybe there was some rings there. Alright, wow, you get no space, you get no time to react. Oh, wait a minute. False wall, hold on. Are there rings? Can I get rings? Nope, not quite. Sonic is kind of a jerk. He would land in the lava if Eggman didn't save him. Then he'd turn around and tries to fight him. Yeah, man, you get no... And it randomizes. It randomizes. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat this. That's it. Murder, she wrote. Wow, you get no space to deal with, like, to maneuver, because you got that insta-death on the bottom. Unless I'm overlooking something, but wow, that is pretty crazy. Think about the real estate that you have to work with. You really can't go anywhere. Welcome to 90s gaming. It's a fantastic thing. You know what? I am curious to try Sonic Spinball on Game Gear. I have never seen that. This title was originally released only in the US and PAL regions for the Genesis in '93, with the Game Gear port arriving in '94. Pinball pandemonium ensues in this unique Sonic title. I'm curious to see how the music changes compared to the Genesis. Music is audio is so good. I wonder if it's an emulation issue. Or if it was like that on the Game Gear. It could be an emulation issue with some of these games. Alright, let me go to options. Difficulty, turn that to easy. 7 continues, yeah. Alright. I'm curious to see if there's a little demo that plays. So far, that's the song on Genesis. Oh, that is not Toxic Caves on Genesis. That's Toxic Caves the stage, but not the music. Oh, this is gonna be confusing. That's how the frame rate is, how choppy it is. And the high movement is really going to throw you for a loop. Alright, well. Let me give it a start. There's the island from Sonic Spinball. Sonic and Tails on the tornado. An actual cutscene. And Tails just drops Sonic in the water. Okay, this is not called Toxic Caves, it's called Toxic Pools. Oh boy. You just die. Oh boy. This is gonna be, Oh, man. Okay, so another button is for the other flipper. That's what it is. Flippers, A and B. Ah. Oh boy, well. Here I go again. Oh man. I should have looked at the buttons. Alright, well, I made it farther than I have so far. Man, you get no time to react to stuff. And right back where I was. Right back to where I was. TV Games, what's up, buddy? Happy Friday to you. How are you today? I'm playing Sonic Spinball on the Game Gear. Quite the difference to compare to the Genesis version. How are you doing this week? Hope you've had a good week. Hope you're ending June on a bang. Oh, I'm just in a loop here. Just, you know, there is something down here. Okay. I don't know how that happened. Oh, the shark guys. Alright. Can I get him up there? No? Guess not. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, here I am. No, Sonic, don't... Don't do it. Oh my god, you can't even keep up with what's going on here. This is insane. It's just... It's very disorienting. And I guess I need to use him for a warp. Oh my god, this is dizzying. Can any of you keep up with this? This is rather, I feel like I need a barf bag for this. Been busy but all good. I'm glad to hear it. Busy is good. There's good busies, there's bad busies, so hopefully it's good. Alright, come on. Fall back down. Fall back down. Alright, there you go. Alright, I keep ending up in the same spots here, so I want to go... on that tunnel on the right. That's what I want. Oh, come on. There you go. There we go. This is a new area. This is what I want, I think. No! I don't want to go back. Oh no. Not what I wanted. Alright, wait a minute, wait a minute. You need to collect all the emeralds. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is weird on Game Gear. I'll say that. I haven't died, though, which is yet. Which I guess means something. Right. I can't even progress. I need to find emeralds. How I do that, I don't know. Oh man, this is dizzying stuff. Have any of you ever played Sonic Spinball on Game Gear? I have it on Genesis, which fun game, but it is not for the faint of heart. It is very hard. This seems to be even more mind-numbingly difficult because you can't see where you're going. You couldn't really see it on Genesis either, but this is compounded. Alright, you know what? I need to fall. That's the only way to progress here. I need to get up that tube. Yep. And then somehow... There we go. Wait a minute. No, Sonic! Alright. I don't know where I would get an emerald. Where would I get an emerald? Where are the emeralds? I don't know of any other part of the stage. Alright. You could let me down now. I don't know where else I would need to go. See, there's a way to go all the way up to the top right, but how do I get up there? This is bringing me back to square one. God. I'm lost. Where would I even find the emeralds at this point? Alright. I guess at this point, I'm just in limbo. It's not... I don't... The Sonic Spinball, I'm not getting that one. That is a disconnect. Tails Sky Patrol. This title was originally released only in Japan, and only for Game Gear. Tails' solo debut has him flying high and low to save a remote island from witchcraft. Witchcart. Witchcart. Why not? Give Tails some love here. Witch cart. She's a witch on a cart. Ah. There's some new characters I've never seen before. Alright, well. Find out what the buttons are. Yeah, me neither. Okay, what is the deal here? I don't get what to do. I have rings. But what am I supposed to do? Training area ready. Alright, so you have rings. I don't really know what to do with them, though. I was able to flip that wall around. But that... kills me. Alright, it would be handy, I guess, if I had the manual. I can go up. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do. Man, that music sounds like the water music from Mario 3. Yeah. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You could charge up your ring. And you just die doing that. Crusader, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? I am at a loss. I don't know what to do. I don't have enough time to get past that door. I'm doing alright, Crusader. Just testing out some Game Gear games here with Sonic Origins Plus. This is Tails Sky Patrol. I don't really know what the objective here is. Like, okay, I push this cart. Yes. Maybe I don't hit it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Like, I just don't touch it? Like, don't spin my ring around, I guess? Maybe? Nope, it does that regardless. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I made it. I made it through. Okay, my word. Alright, it's some type of timing thing. And then I died. Well, I don't really understand the mechanics of this game. You're on a predetermined path. I guess you're not supposed to touch things because they impede your progress. Oh, I missed a checkpoint. That's not good. And that just throws you into death. I don't really understand what the goal of this game is. What is the point of this ring stuff? Like, what does it do? Huh. See how I have like a fuel gauge? Okay, I guess candy fills you up. Is that because your flight is limited? Alright, let go. Okay, well, I didn't know I was supposed to break those. Alright, well, I'm making baby steps here. I did hear that this game was not good. So I can see... Oh my word, one hit and you're done. Alright, well... That's Tails Sky Patrol. That seems like just a... Are we still on CD? No, I played up to the second... not Palm Tree Panic, the one after it. It was like a casino night-esque zone. I forget what it's called. But I did complete that act. I figured because what happened is the Game Gear games and Sonic CD won the vote I had placed. So yeah, that's enough. Tails Sky Patrol. Sonic Triple Trouble is the one that people talk about as well. Sonic Labyrinth. Or you know what? I could move to one of the mainline games. How about some Sonic 2? Do that. Because actually they revamped the special stage where it runs at 60 frames now. So I might as well see how that looks. There's Tails being bullied. Oh, that's the song from the Mystic Caves. And there's Emerald Hill. How cute is Tails? How cute is Tails? He's so adorable. He really is. Sonic and Miles Tails per hour in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. What many believe to be the best game in the series. I can tie it up with Sonic 1. I hold both in high esteem. All right. All right, so you have quite a few choices here. So you can play solo as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or Amy. Or you could have the CPU partner, Sonic and Tails, Knuckles and Tails, or Amy and Tails. I'm curious to see how Amy plays in Sonic 2. So I'm going to do Amy. Well, the thing is, I don't want Sonic and Tails because what I'm afraid of, and I don't know if this version fixes it, because I remember in the special stage, you have Tails as your CPU partner, and he gets hit, you lose all your rings. So I don't want that burden bestowed upon me. Now, the reason I like Amy is because she has this Pico Pico hammer, which gives her an extra radius with which to hit enemies. She can hit enemies from above or below, which really helps. And she could hit multiple enemies. Like that, like so. Bow, bow. Alright, you do want to try to take a top route whenever possible. Alright, no 50 yet. There we are. The Pico Pico hammer is a game changer. Alright, hopefully there's another checkpoint. I forget where the checkpoints are, to be honest. There we go. There we go. Was Amy in the original version? I have no... Nope, Dave D. So this is Sonic Origins Plus. So this game is a DLC expansion to Sonic Origins, which allows you to play as Amy in Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles. But then also they added 12 Game Gear games available as well, on top of which was normally available Sonic 1, 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. So on top of those, you have the Game Gear games, as well as being able to play as Amy. Switch to PC. If you look in the description, and it should tell you in the stream, we're playing Sonic Origins Plus. So this is available on Steam, available on Switch, PS5, Xbox Series S, X. There is a link to the Steam store if you have it on. Oh, this is running at 60 frames. Wow. Okay, so on Genesis, it did not do that. This is trippy. This runs so much better. Oh, man. It takes some getting used to because it runs so much smoother. Yeah, very cool. You know it. 70 rings. I'm at 51. So I want to make sure there's no... Look at that. Look at how smooth that runs. You want to avoid the black bombs. Ooh. 130. Alright, I don't want to get hit. But again, because it's running smoother now, you could get hit that much quicker. And I don't want to get hit. So you want to be careful. 160. There's the emerald. Wow, that bonus stage alone makes me want to pick. Yeah, it just looks, it runs at full fidelity. Again, if you played this on Genesis, I think it ran 15 frames a second. The background, at least. So, you know, so again, it's so much smoother, but at the same time, once you get to the harder stages, you have that much less time to react, and not mess up. So it is a blessing and a curse, for sure. All right, I already got the first Chaos Emerald on Act 1. Not a bad deal. And look, you even get a special Amy sprite. Not too bad. But thank you everyone who's watching. I would appreciate if you get a thumbs up just to let my higher-ups at the library know that this is an okay stream. Alright, so I also want to get 50 rings here. See how you can just cascade. Alright, he got me at the wrong time. Alright, I want to try to get 50. Hey Sam, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you, buddy. Alright, there's a hidden wall right here. Right? No? It's on the other side. Okay. Alright, I definitely want to try to reach the top route. Oh, alright. Alright, there should be, yep, another opportunity. Yeah, I mean, so again, if you did not grow up with Sonic 2, seeing the special stage run at a buttery smooth 60 frames is quite the revelation. It's throwing me off, actually, because you're so used to the Genesis where it'd be running at 15 frames or less. So it's pretty trippy. Higher ups, it is a good stream. Please let it keep going. Oh, I think so. I think I'm, you know, not to toot my own horn, but this is really the only constant with our channel currently. So as long as you show up, you know, it could be 5 of you, it could be 10 of you, it could be however many. But keep the lights on. You know, there's always games to play for sure. I'm sorry I'm late again. Did I miss Sonic 1? So I did not do Sonic 1 today. What I did was I left a poll on my personal Twitter, and actually Sonic CD won out and the Game Gear games. So I started off with Sonic CD, then I switched to a variety of the Game Gear games, and then right here at the end I decided to play a little bit of Sonic 2. Not just frame rate, but also the wise. Yeah, for sure. All right, so now this is where it starts to get a little harder. Want to get 50 rings. Now again, the layout of the way it warps, it kind of nudges you towards where you need to be, but it can also trick you. 61. And it's a little slippery too. All right, see? You want to... This is where you got to be careful. I just barely made it, I think. 140. Now, I could jump over those too. There is that option. Whoops, see? Oh, you see? Oh. You get no reaction time now. It's at 60 frames, so a bunch of very close calls. And those were lucky jumps. Now you see how the frame rate can be a blessing and a curse. It's smooth, but you have no time to react when things get dicey. I somehow made it through by the skin of my teeth. I remember this stuff happening to me as a kid, and I thought that it was something that you were supposed to do rather than it being a secret. The other well, it's not really a secret. It definitely is. Definitely is part of the game. All right, so I want to try to get up here. Top route is always your friend. Oh, those are special coins. And look at that. Again. Yeah, because I get to play as Amy in this one. This is the expansion. Okay, so I don't feel I'm going to be able to beat this. Oh, yeah, because, you know, they altered that. Right, so I need 50. I can hop over. Hop over. Hop over. Now see, you're going to get less and less time to react. All right. What was it, 110? Now see, that messes with you. My heart is pounding. 160. Okay. I need 40 rings. Oh, you see? How less time you have to react? Oh. Oh, one ring to go, man. One ring. I missed it. One ring. Do I retry? Do I retry, or do I just let it go? See, the thing about the anniversary mode, you collect special coins and it lets you redo the stages, which is a really cool option. So you always could redo it if you fail, so long as you have enough coins to do so. So that's a pretty good deal. That's not bad. No cuss words on the stream. Yes, exactly. Crusader, we need to just watch with the language, please. So I just need to remove that message. Sorry, but and actually I do need to refresh the chat. There we go. No, it's okay. I understand. You know, sometimes you get in the heat of it. But should I redo the stage? Would you like me to redo, or do you want me to just continue with level? I'll move on to the next level. I leave it in your hands. 1 coin off. Man, that's tough. So again, yeah, it's, you know, even though I didn't get hit, I was still short 1 coin. So that's pretty wild. But let me know in the chat, those of you who are in, should I redo the special stage, or should I continue on just with Emerald Hill and complete that act? What say you? My fate is in your hands. Keep going, says Sam. Okay. I'll keep going. 2 emeralds thus far on my, you know, first tries. It's not bad. All right. OG game doesn't have retry. Yeah. But again, this is the anniversary mode, so it lets you... Oh. Well, I get to retry anyways. Look at that. There was another checkpoint. All right. You just got to try to get as many rings as possible. So again, if you memorize the pattern, you're in good hands. And you only know that from, you know, practice. Now, the more coins you get on the first tries, the better you are for the rest of it. Now see, I'm running not great. You see, I missed too many coins there. Oop. Did I get it? 160? Did I get it? I did. Ooh, I only got it by 3 rings. See how close it is? OG game doesn't have keep rings after a special stage. It doesn't. But it's the benefit of doing the anniversary mode and also doing the widescreen mode. So, hey, why not? So definitely, if you know what you're doing, you could definitely get to supersonic pretty early. All right. Hit him twice. See, this is the thing. Amy lets you do that. And 3 times. She even has her own, like, ledge animation. Chemical plant. Alright. Now, it's been years since I've played this. Now, I remember there was an alternate route you can take. top route where you don't ever touch water. It's... I don't remember the specifics. It's something about going on the other tube. I don't remember, but it's something. Man, I don't remember. All right, these guys you watch out for. And nope. But see how you can get up there? If you had Knuckles, you could get up there, I think. But there is a top route. There is a top route. Nope. Alright, watch out for these. Something about here, I think. Yeah, it's like this one where you can alternate and not have to take the top route. Like so. Right, watch out for this guy. Still weird that they call her Amy in this game, even though the design was originally dubbed Rosie the Rascal. Yeah, well, that was the Japanese one. And I guess just because they took the time to add her in the game, they decided to just retroactively, you know, call her Amy. Alright. Look at those 3D graphics, huh? Look at that. 1992, pretty crazy. Alright, no special, no checkpoints. Kind of like, you know, how they call him Eggman now, where before he was called Robotnik. Kind of the same deal. Heading out, have a good one. Alright, TV Games, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm pretty sure this stage also has a top route skip. Alright, so I want to go up here. Want to make sure I don't get crushed. See, I think this route might be the one that skips the water. I think. There is a route where you don't ever hit the water. I remember that. Oh, wait, I might have... Alright. But yes, there is the alternate route where you don't... Oh, never mind. Alright. I didn't do it right. I think if I had hit the flipper, I would have been good. Oh boy, here comes the music. Yeah, it's been a long time since I have played, so I don't remember the specifics for the top route. You do get a height boost with the Pico Pico hammer jump, though. Oh. Japanese and Western divisions were constantly at odds. For Sega, yes, indeed. One of the reasons why Sega fell, mostly because of that miscommunication between both sides, unfortunately. Two rings to go. Alright. See, it just gets harder and harder. You really just have to memorize the layout of the maps. That's really what it boils down to. I totally missed that whole mess of rings. Look at that. Oh, yep. Once that happens, forget about it. Yep. Crash and burn. See the difficulty spike there? You just have to memorize the whole layout. It's just trial and error at that point. That's tough. And especially because it's running smoother now. There's less time to react. It is what it is, though. Oh boy, wow. What was that? She just slipped. And she just fell. What is up with that, Amy? Got him. Crazy thing is you could still die if you fall off the, if you fall down that rotating floor. There's Amy, look like she's about to fall. Alright, Aquatic Ruin Zone, best music in the game. In my opinion, at least. Watch out for the arrows. Well, that didn't work, did it? Grab the rings. But you could still take that top route. I fell through the ground. And as long as you got your Pico Pico hammer, you're good. your bubbles. Oh, whoops. There you go. Okay, you know what? Let me get a bubble first. You want to take the top route. Okay, that's not working for whatever reason. I always considered this as Labyrinth Zone 2. Yeah, well, because it has water. Yeah, I guess. Even though Labyrinth, at least for me, Labyrinth is kind of like an indoor type deal. And this is obviously outdoors. As long as you got your Pico hammer, you are in business. See, you're invincible when you do that. You are good. Alright, I want to get up there. There is a way. Alright, maybe not. See, there's a top rod up there. How do I get up there? I need to know. Oh, jeez. Alright, well. So much for the need for speed. Get a bubble. Come on. Wow. What's up with that? They came right on you. The arrow kills you. And I had no checkpoints, so back to the beginning I go. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, you're kidding. Alright, well, I could take the top route this way. Top-ish route. Oh wow, you can actually hit him from underneath. That breaks the game. Because you're not supposed to be able to do that. Alright, so that... Amy's a game changer in that regard. This is a nice looking stage. Casino Night Zone is next, but it is 6:19, so... I guess I do need to wrap it up. But I can wrap it up by taking a look at the museum and see what I've unlocked. Pro tip. The 2-player version of this stage, if you do the race, it's so much better. Very much a lot of slap bass in the 2-player version of Casino Night Zone. New museum content unlocked. Alright, so let's see the museum. What is in the museum? Sounds, illustrations, and movies. Okay, so you listen to... you could listen to the music. Okay, so this is Sonic 1. Best song for me is The Final Fight. That's the one I like the most. Just such a awesome song for the final boss. But I'm curious to see, will they have 14 Palm Tree Panic. So this is all Sonic CD music here. Emerald Hill Zone, Casino Night. So I see, they don't, oh, they do. They do. Here it is. Casino Night 2-player. Listen, it's all slap bass. Listen to that. I don't know why they didn't use this for the original song. I much prefer it over the 1-player. Alright, cool. So you unlock all the music. So man, alright, so I know they changed the music in Sonic 3. What does Ice Cap sound like? Oh boy. That's not the Ice Cap Zone I know. Mystic Cave? Yeah, actually, what does Mystic Cave 2-player sound like? I forget. Oh. Okay. So, actually, Mystic Cave Zone 2-player was originally the song for the stage that was scrapped, Hidden Palace Zone. So this was actually Hidden Palace Zone first, but then they repurposed it for the 2-player Mystic Cave. Which Hidden Palace Zone was added to... it is in Sonic Origins. Which I think they made it its own official stage, right? I just don't remember how you find it, but there's a way to get Hidden Palace Zone. I remember, because one of the things about Sonic Origins was that they added Hidden Palace Zone as an official stage. Okay, so Angel Island is the same. What about the boss fight? Sky Sanctuary, is that the same? Yes, it is. Fun fact, Mystic Cave 2-player was used for Hidden Palace Zone in Sonic 2. Well, yeah, because originally that was the original song for Hidden Palace Zone. That's what I mean. So when Hidden Palace Zone was originally being developed, that was the song that was associated with that stage. But since the stage was scrapped, they ended up repurposing it for 2-player Mystic Cave. This is a good one. I do like the second boss more, though. This one. A lot of good music. Lots of good music. It says there's premium collection. What is it? What does even that mean? These are all the these must be the Game Gear songs, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Knuckles Chaotix. They have Knuckles Chaotix music? Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. Huh. Premium collection. So you have to unlock these? Green Hill Act 1. Oh, these are remixes. Okay. Alright, this is from Sonic Generations. Fantastic game. Their chemical plant was really awesome for Sonic Generations. It's Act 2. Yeah. This was Sonic Generations. Really cool song. Sonic Generations is a fantastic game. If you've never played it, I highly recommend that you do. And I don't think it's very expensive these days either. And then the Sonic Generations version of Sky Sanctuary, I think, was fantastic as well. Close enough to the original, but modernized to just give it that much more oomph. Good stuff. Premium collection. Huh. Okay, illustrations. Okay, so you get illustrations, and look, you get the box art for the games. That's pretty cool. So again, the box art for Sonic in Japan was very colorful, very cheerful, bright, and cute. Whereas the American covers were a little bit more, I guess, edgy, or you know, with an attitude type of thing. Sonic CD. So like that's the American box art, and that's the European box art. Sonic CD. Sonic 2. Again, colorful, white, cheerful. Then American, darker, edgier, and more in line with the animated series. Then Sonic 3. Again, bright, cheerful, cute. Edgy. And then Sonic 3 in Europe was... I don't know who drew that. That looks like Game Gear art, to be honest. That's very strange. Very strange choice. Mine had the big not for resale label. Oh, for Sonic 1? Yeah, because that's the one that came packed in with the Genesis. If it had not for resale, that means because when you used to buy a Genesis back in the day, it would come with a game included. And because that Sonic that came with the Genesis, it said not for resale, even though everyone resold it anyways. Sonic Spinball, look at that, the Japanese art again. Bright, white, cheerful, colorful. Then American, more in line with the animated series. And actually, the Eggman used on the cover for that Sonic Spinball is directly taken from the animated series. That's the way he looked in the Saturday morning cartoon. Sonic 3D Blast. Again, this game came out in America. It never came out in Japan. Look at that. Sonic, and he looks edgy. And it's called Flicky's Island in Europe. Interesting. Oh, wow. So you get to look at the manuals. Look at that. Okay, that's cool. So that would actually help me if I played the Game Gear game. But unless they don't have the manuals for the Game Gear games. Looks like they don't, actually. Okay. Wait, there's a premium collection of things that you can unlock. Okay. It'd be really messed up if you have to unlock the Game Gear manuals with premium. Movies. Sonic Origins opening, Sonic Origins ending, intro, outro, Sonic CD, Sonic CD ending. Look at that. Sonic Mania Adventures. Look at these were on YouTube, I believe. And look, you get live action footage you could unlock. Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony. Sonic Origins Animatics. Animatics. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, that'll be it for Sonic Origins Plus. Assuming, you know, I'll leave a vote up next week if anyone wants to see me continue with this game. I will leave it up to the you, the viewers, if you'd like me to. Before I leave, I forgot to mention this. So I am going to, in the next couple days, going to have a giveaway. You may remember that I recently completed Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo, and one of our employees at the library, she actually is a very talented perler bead artist, and I am actually going to link to her Instagram in the chat. And she was nice enough to donate a perler bead of Yoshi. So I will be giving this away on this channel. So I will be creating a giveaway form in a few days, and I will then list this as a prize, and I'll ship this out to you. Normally I would be doing these things local pickup, but she created this perler bead of Yoshi. So considering I recently completed Yoshi's Island, I thought it'd be a really cool giveaway type thing to do. So keep an eye out. And again, let me switch over to my other screen here because I have the socials here. So it'll be listed on our Twitter, which is at NorwalkLibCT on Twitter. If you want to follow, I will have the form on there, and then on the next stream, I will have a link to the submission form as well. I figured I'd have it running through the month of July and give it out to the winner. I'll ship it out unless, if they're not local. So, yeah, Yoshi perler bead. It's pretty cool. It looks just like Yoshi. I mean, there's, so figured it'd be a cool giveaway to give. And yeah, other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me give a thank you to everybody who was here today. Starting with Rax the Gray for being the first one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Square Pegs, appreciate it as always, my friend. Thank you, and congratulations on the continued success with your YouTube channel. Linda the Gamer Gal, thank you for stopping by. Waves and Games, thank you so much for stopping in. Creative Studios 3D, thank you so much for coming on by. Thank you. And let me see, Crusader, of course. TV Games, Dave D, Sam, thank you so much. Is there anyone else I may have missed? If I missed anyone, my apologies. But thank you so much for coming on by. Thank you for hanging out, for making this a very fun part of the weekend. So, on behalf of the library, thank you so much for hanging out here at the NPL Video Game Club. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, a safe one, and remember, we are closed on the 4th of July. We are closed on Tuesday, July 4th. Have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. Be kind to one another. A little bit of kindness goes such a long way these days, and you could turn someone's whole week around just by being kind. So, never underestimate the power of kindness. Thank you so much for hanging out, and see you next week right here on the NPL Video Game Club. Take care, everybody.